Now pitching for Hamilton, number 35, Nick Jambrosic.
So Jambrosic will take his warm-up pitches as we get set for the bottom of the fourth inning. And we'll get the throw over to second, and we'll get this bottom of the fourth started.
Moving off for Toronto, third baseman, John Salazzo.
So John Salazzo will step in to start this inning off. Here's the pitch on the way to Salazzo. Jambrosic's first of the game is low for ball one. Next pitch from Jambrosic, that's also low, 2-0. So Jambrosic coming in to try to get control of this game for the Cardinals. Not off to the best of starts, 2-0 pitch here. That's low for ball three. So control still a bit of an issue for these Cardinals pitchers. 3-0 to Jonathan Salazzo now. Here's the 3-0. And that's high for ball four, so a 4-pitch walk to start this game off for Nick Jambrosic. Not the start he was looking for. That's going to bring up the catcher, Mike Reeves.
Providing Toronto, catcher, Mike Reeves.
So Mike Reeves will come up here with a runner on, nobody out for the Maple Leafs. He takes it high, ball one. And that's low for ball two. Jambrosic coming in, hasn't thrown a strike yet, 6 straight balls. 2-0 pitch coming. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way from Jambrosic. That's inside, it's 3-0. The Cardinals were hoping for a bit more control from Jambrosic than they got from Tyler Howard in the first 3 innings. Haven't had that so far, and that's ball four. 2 straight 4-pitch walks to start this game off for Jambrosic. So Reeves will take first base, first and second now for Dan Mara.
Providing Toronto, second baseman, Dan Mara.
So Mara will step in. Mara stands in, waits for his first pitch from Nick Jambrosic. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's outside. Make it 9 straight balls for Jambrosic. He wanted to get a new ball and almost hit Mara with that throw. Mara will shake it off and step back in here. First and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. That's high. So another 2-0 count. Make it 10 straight balls thrown by Jambrosic to start this game, to start his game here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's strike one. That brings the count to 2-1. That's got to be a bit of a relief for Jambrosic, but he's got 2 more strikes he's got to get here on Mara. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's strike 2. So now Jambrosic trying to get himself in a groove here and get through this inning. Still nobody out, first and second for the Maple Leafs, already leading at 7-1. Here's the pitch on the way. That looked like it got away from Jambrozik a little bit. Count goes full. Goes in the dirt. Nice play by Casper to keep it in front of him, keep the runners from advancing. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it's outside, ball 4. Loads the bases with nobody out for the designated hitter, Garrett Takamatsu. I'm recording it and uploading it after.
Batting forward, designated hitter, Garrett Takamatsu.
The next games hopefully will be live streamed.
Looks like it's getting close to a replay of yesterday's game.
I know, right? Well, they were down 5-1
Replay today, Mark. Greg Turner.
yesterday, too.
It's gotta be tough though, that's your first half the season home game.
Yeah, exactly. No kidding. So here's Takamatsu stepping in. Designated hitter, bases loaded, nobody out. Jambrozik having some control issues, just like Tyler Howard, and that's a drive that's going to go foul down the right field line. That'll go into the stands. Takamatsu trying to show more of that power that he showed a few games ago against Brantford, his first IBL home run in that game. And a .368 average. Got to be happy with that from your designated hitter. Just low for ball 1 there. Maple Leafs trying to really put this one out of reach. Already leading 7-1, and there's a strike. Puts the count at 1-2. Jambrozik still looking to get his first recorded out of this game. There's a pitch, that's outside for ball 2. Two pitch on the way from Jambrozik to Takamatsu. That's just outside for ball 3. So a full count again. Nobody out, bases loaded. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Jambrozik, and it's a liner. It goes over the second baseman's head. So Lazo will score. Reeves coming in right behind him. That scores 2 more runs on what's likely going to be an error on the second baseman, Dave Vanderlei. And it's 9-1 Maple Leafs.
This infield is terrible.
It's a rough infield for this at Christie Pitts Park here, Domenico Field. And Vanderlei, the victim there, just bounced right over his head. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Connor Lewis. Still nobody out. Here's the pitch from Jambrozik. That's outside. That goes to the backstop. That's going to advance both runners. Mara goes to third, Takamatsu to second. Connor Lewis will step back in, a 1-0 count now. Here's a pitch from Jambrozik. That's outside. Ball 2. Looked like he may have had a double play ball that last hit from Takamatsu, but it just went right over the second baseman's head, leading to 2 more runs for the Maple Leafs. They now lead by 8. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's outside, and it's 3-0. You never want to walk the number 9 hitter. Jambrozik in danger of doing just that. So Manny, the top of the order, up next for the Maple Leafs. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's high and inside for ball 4.
He was the lead.
Oh yeah? And the infield going to come in to discuss this. Jambrozik hasn't had the control the Cardinals were looking for. And a meeting at the mound here as Grant Tamani steps into lead with the bases loaded and still nobody out.
Batting for left fielder Grant Tamani.
So Tamani will step in here. A 9-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's the pitch from Jambrozik, and that's down the middle for a strike one. So trying to put this one now well out of reach as the Maple Leafs. And that's a grounder back to the pitcher. He'll go home, gets the out at home, over to first base, and in time for the double play. The Cardinals needed that one. Good play from Jambrozik. Good heads up play there to get 2 outs. Still second and third with 2 out. That'll bring up Aaron Hornestat. Hornestat steps up. First pitch is inside. Has to jump out of the way of that one. So trying to get out of this inning now without doing any more damage. Maple Leafs have scored in every half inning here. There's a strike. Puts the count at 1-1. And that one's low to go to 2-1. Well, the breeze has helped this pretty hot Canada Day Sunday be a little bit more manageable for these fans, keeping everybody a little bit cooler than they would be. Here's the 2-1. That's fouled off. That's going into the stands and onto the road. That evens the count. Jambrozik trying to get out of this one now. Here's the pitch to Hornestat. That one's high. That'll bring the count full to 3-2. Hornestat will wait for the pitch from Jambrozik. He fouls it off. Staying alive with that swing. Making Jambrozik work. A 9-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs here. What's turned into a pretty beautiful Canada Day Sunday here at Christie Pitts Park. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Jambrozik. That's popped up. It looked like that one might be going out of play. And it hits the benches. So we'll reset it here for another 3-2 pitch. Runners at second and third, 2 out here. Here's the windup from Jambrozik, pitch on the way, and it's popped up again. And that one's going out of play as well, right behind the backstop. And we'll try it again here. Maple Leafs looking for their second straight win over the Hamilton Cardinals. Picked up a win yesterday. 13-5 was the final in that one. Looking to move up to 12-8 are the Maple Leafs. Cardinals trying to avoid a 6-11 record, and that's a strike 3. Just catches the inside corner. Hornestat goes down, second and third. Didn't like the call there, as he has a word for the umpire as he goes back to the bench. That ends the 4th inning. Going up to the top of the 5th inning, it's Maple Leafs 9, Cardinals 1. And there you see Zach Sloan coming back up to the mound. No reason for him to exit this game. He gave up that leadoff home run, the very first pitch of the game. But after that, he's settled down a bit. He's gotten himself into a couple of jams, but he's been able to get himself out of them. And look to keep that going here in the top of the 5th.
Lead off Hamilton, second baseman Dave Vanderby.
So Dave Vanderby will lead off here for the Hamilton Cardinals. Vanderby back in that bottom of the 4th was the victim of that bad hop on that dirt infield here. Hopped right over his head, led to 2 more Maple Leafs runs. That made the score 9-1. That's where we stand right now. First pitch strike from Zach Sloan. Vanderby will wait. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there. Sloan continuing to work very quickly. Wants to keep himself in the groove he's in. And he'll wind up with the 0-2 pitch on the way. And that's just outside for ball 1. Sloan deals again. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Vanderby goes down on strikes for the 2nd time in this game. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Chris Beer. Chris Beer, as mentioned, hit the very first pitch of this game over the left field wall. Gave the Cardinals an early 1-0 lead, but they haven't been able to score since. Maple Leafs have put in 9 unanswered runs here against the Cardinals. And that's where we stand right now, a 9-1 lead for the Maple Leafs. First pitch strike to Beer. Here comes the 0-1. That's grounded foul. Brings the count to 0-2. Sloan will wait for Beer to step back into the box and will deliver the 0-2. That's grounded right back to Sloan. He'll fire over to first base. A little while, but the first baseman Justin Mara recovers and gets the out, and Beer is retired for the first time this game.
Batting for Hamilton, third baseman Jacob Martin.
So now Jacob Martin comes to the plate. He takes ball 1. Martin's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a double. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's strike 1. That evens the count at 1-1. Here's another pitch from Sloan coming. That's away for ball 2. So 2 quick outs for Sloan in this inning, looking for a nice 1-2-3 inning here. 2-1 pitch on the way. Just inside for ball 3. Sloan goes over to the rosin bag. 2-1 pitch on the way here. That's fouled off. And Martin steps back in. Here's the pitch on the way from Sloan. And just inside for ball 4. Martins will take first base. That'll bring up Grant Arnold, hitting third in the lineup today for the Cardinals.
First baseman Grant Arnold.
As mentioned, Grant Arnold having a pretty good season, coming into this game batting .368 for Hamilton Cardinals. That leads the Cardinals. 25 hits on the year, 14 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Sloan. That's a strike. Looked like it just caught the outside corner there. And a pitch from Sloan. That's grounded over to second base. Makes the play over to Mara. That ends the inning there. So a nice quick inning there for Zach Sloan. Gives up the walk and nothing more. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Maple Leafs still lead at 9-1. And looks like Nick Jambrozik will continue to pitch for the Hamilton Cardinals here.
Leading off the Cardinals, first baseman Justin Mara.
So Justin Mara will step in and get the bottom of the 5th underway. Justin Mara has been an offensive force for the Maple Leafs so far this season. Already has a home run in this game as well. Here comes the pitch from Jambrozik. He takes that low. Jambrozik had some real control issues in that last inning. And it showed on the scoreboard as well as the Leafs tacked on another 2 runs, making the score 9-1. That's where we stand right now. He fouls that one off. Just got a little bit of a piece of it. And Maris steps in and waits for the next offering from Jambrozik. Here it comes. And that's lined up the middle for a base hit. Justin Mara keeps his offensive streak going. He's on base again. That'll bring up Marcus Connect.
Providing Toronto, right fielder Marcus Connect.
So Connect will step in. He had a home run. He's had a home run in this game as well. He'll step in. And he fouls that one off. It's going to go down the right field line and out of play. Connect coming into this one struggling a bit at the plate at a low batting average, but also led the team with 5 stolen bases. And he's proven in this game to have a little bit of power as well, taking one over the left field wall. And a look to keep that going here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's outside for ball 1. Beautiful Canada Day here at Christie Pitts Park. A lot of fans coming out to support the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's a high pitch, count goes to 2-1. Nice to see fans out here enjoying this nice, albeit slightly humid weather that we're having here on Canada Day. A nice breeze though is keeping things from being unbearably hot. Here's the pitch on the way, 2-1, that's low for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Jambrozik still trying to find his control here. Here's the 3-1 pitch on the way, and that's lined into left field. That's going to drop. That's going to go to the wall on a hop. Left fielder will play it off the wall. Stand-up double there for Marcus Connect, who connects with that one for his second hit of the game. That'll bring up Jonathan Salazzo.
Batting for Toronto, third baseman Jonathan Salazzo.
So now second and third with Salazzo at the plate. Still nobody out for the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs have scored in every inning of this game so far. Looking to do the same here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes a strike. One pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. Jambrozik still having the control issues that we talked about all through this game. Same control issues that Cardinal starting pitcher Tyler Howard had before him. Nobody up right now in the Cardinals bullpen. Here's the pitch on the way. That's inside. And here's the pitch on the way to Salazzo, and that's into left field. And left fielder makes the catch right in front of the wall. Tagging at third is Mara. He'll score. And it's a 10 spot for the Maple Leafs. It's 10-1. So a sac fly there for Jonathan Salazzo. That brings Mike Reeves to the plate. Runner on second, 1 out.
Now batting for Toronto, pitcher Mike Reeves.
So Reeves will step in here. And here's the windup pitch from Jambrozik. And that's popped up. That's going to go out of play down the left field side. And onto the hill at Christie Pitts. Wind's starting to pick up here in this 5th inning. As Jambrozik will get ready to deliver the next pitch. Here's the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss from Reeves. Now the count goes to 0-2. Jambrozik working noticeably slower than Zach Sloan is for the Maple Leafs. He's taking his time in between pitches. Oh-2 pitch on the way. And it's popped up. Looked like Reeves reached for that one. It's popped up to the shortstop, Chris Beer, who makes the catch. now 2 out. That'll bring up Dan Mara.
Now batting Toronto left fielder Greg Carrington.
Greg Carrington coming into this game for the Maple Leafs. Looks like he will take over for Dan Mara, who leaves this game. Greg Carrington coming in. So he will have his first at-bat of this game here against Nick Jambrozik. He fouls off the first pitch, so here comes the 0-1 delivery from Jambrozik to the newly into the game Greg Carrington, and that's a strike. Looked like it caught a little bit of that up and away corner there. So quickly 0-2 on Greg Carrington. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way, and it's fouled off. Catcher couldn't quite hold on to it. Carrington just got a piece of it to stay alive. Carrington waits on the 0-2 pitch from Jambrozik, a 10-1 lead here for the Maple Leafs in the bottom of the 5th inning. And there's a liner. It goes, great play by the second baseman there, Dave Vanderby with a great play there, jumping up. Great timing there to take a hit away from Greg Carrington. So 5 innings are in the books. This game is now official, and it's a 10-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Hamilton Cardinals as we head to the top of the 6th.
Now pitching to Toronto, Pedro de los Santos.
As Maple Leafs get set for the top of the 6th inning, they bring a new pitcher in for this 6th inning. It's the left-hander Pedro de los Santos. He'll step in for Zach Sloan, whose night is done. 5 innings, just 1 earned run on the game. So he's in line to pick up the win if the Leafs can hold on to a 9-run lead here. It's a 10-1 lead for the Maple Leafs.